Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's 2 o'clock, it's Friday, and it's time for the end of Quarantine Choir. We started this programme, well, several months ago now. March the 12th of 2020, I took out my phone and I recorded a couple of very quick videos as my choir rehearsals for the day had been cancelled due to this virus that at the time was still relatively new and sweeping its way around the world. I had no idea, absolutely no idea where it was going to lead. All I knew was that I wanted to lead music and I wanted to put something out there for the people in my choirs to sing and enjoy. And that broadcast took off, and within a week we had hundreds of subscribers, and within 2 weeks we had 1,000, and now we are well on the way to 3,000 subscribed members and double that coming along and watching every week. We have supporters all around the world, and I've made dozens and dozens of wonderful new friends. So as we approach the end of our first season of Homechoir, today we're going to reflect a little bit on what we've achieved and what we've done. We're going to celebrate Quarantine Choir and want to talk a little bit about what's coming up next. Now, just a little aside, for those of you in self-isolation choir, of course you'll join me at 3:30 this afternoon for the broadcast of Quanta Qualia and some really very exciting news about some upcoming projects on that channel. But here on Home Choir, we've done a lot. We've put a lot of content out, ladies and gentlemen, over the last few months. And the first thing I want to let you know is that I haven't forgotten that I promised you a special gift today. And I've been working over the last few weeks on putting this together, and many of you have sent me some very, very helpful bits and pieces towards that gift. The thing is, over the course of 180 something broadcasts, it can become quite difficult to keep track of what we've done and to find where anything is. And so what I've done, ladies and gentlemen, is I have rebuilt the Home Choir website. Okay, so if you visit homechoir.uk, which you can now see on the screen, you will find a redesigned look. You'll see some nice graphics. You'll see the launch date of Home Choir Season 2, which is 2 o'clock on September the 4th. But more importantly, up here, if you have a look, you'll see the complete Home Choir lockdown archive. Every single video that we've broadcast, everyone from the beginning, including QC Kids, including all of the quarantine chorus videos, including the orchestra, all the technical videos, all on that one page. Now, I've also produced a quarantine chorus page because I know many of you are here because of quarantine chorus, and so here you'll find links to all of the teaching and all the free scores. So if there was a score available, I have links to it on here. This is all free, and it is my gift to you. Please use it, please enjoy it, please share it. This is going to remain free as we go forwards. And just on that, when we're back in September, ladies and gentlemen, Home Choir is going to remain free. There will be an option if you want to support the channel and help me pay the bills, which is really very much appreciated, to support me using something called Patreon. But I'll talk about that in September. I looked at putting some of our stuff behind a paywall. In the end, I just think it's better to put the stuff out for free. And those of you that feel that you can support us financially, well, then we'd be very grateful for that. Okay, so Home Choir will be free for everybody with a donation if you would like to support us. Okay, so that's present sort of part one, if you like. So do enjoy our updated website. Do enjoy the archive. Plenty of in there for you to get stuck into and enjoy over the summer. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to our broadcast today. Let's get warmed up, and we'll start with our beautiful song, Noyana. So if I could invite you all, for the last time on Quarantine Choir, to be upstanding. Thank you, everybody. And for those of you who aren't able to stand, who aren't able to join me in standing today, well, that's absolutely fine. Please just bring yourself to the edge of your seat, plant your feet to shoulders width apart, straighten your back, give yourself a long neck, and everybody starts to take some really nice, deep, luxurious breaths in and out. And in again, and breathe out. And one more deep breath, and blow the air away from you. Thank you very much indeed. And can you roll your shoulders around for me, please, folks? Oh, thanks, everybody. Some lovely, lovely comments there. I'm glad you like the website. Hope it works. And roll your shoulders back the other way. I'm fully anticipating tomorrow a whole load of emails saying that link doesn't work. Please do, by the way. If there's something that's not working, let me know. I'll fix it. Shoulders up to your ears. Take a deep breath and let your shoulders fall, please. Well done. Great stuff. Tilt your head over to one side and just stretch your neck out slightly. And the other side, please. And to the middle and forwards. And to the middle. And just within those three movements, ladies and gentlemen, left, right and forwards, let your head gently roll around. Thank you very much. Okay, let's do some singing. Let's start off with a nice, rich hum. Start there, nice deep breath, and off we go. Now, ooh. Oh. Oh. Still oh. One more. My turn first, please, after me. Ma, ma, ma. Your turn. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your turn. Me, me, me. And. Thank you. Caw, caw, caw. Well done. Thank you, everybody. Please rehydrate yourselves. Have a sip of drink. Thank you. And I'm really glad you folks like the website. That's great. Let's have a look at our first piece for today. And this is the beautiful African song Noyana. And this comes from the first 2 weeks. I think it was the 10th or 9th or 11th broadcast. In fact, you know what? I can check. Excuse me a second. I'm going to actually find out where was Noyana. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to sing, sing, sing. Noyana was taught to the Quarantine Choir on Monday, the 23rd of March, 2020. And I've got 2 versions of that video, including a long version. 3 me's with terrible hair. Well, look, there we are. So we've been singing this song for a while. And my wonderful friend Jane sent this to me, or gave this to me just before lockdown. And I'm so, so glad she did. It's a beautiful piece. It's perfect for us to warm up. It is an African song. It means, are you going? Are you going up there? A beautiful piece about, about heaven and about peace. So let's sing together and enjoy the beautiful Noyana. And thanks again to Jane for this one. Here we go. Noyana, 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 Nitini, Noyana, Noyana, Persu. Noyana, 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 Nitini, Noyana, Noyana, Persu. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Now let's sing our second piece. Which was the second piece? on the channel, the Erie Canal. And over the course of this fantastic broadcast that we've been doing and this wonderful choir that we've built, I've done a lot of playing and singing live. Right back at the start, all of the recordings that I made, those very, very early ones, which you can now look at on our lovely, shiny new website, they were all recorded over the course of an entire day, and sometimes these 10-minute videos took hours and hours and hours and hours to just, try and get as perfect as I could. And even now I have to watch it between my fingers at some of the mistakes I made early on. But one of the things I think I got right in those early days, that first couple of weeks, was choosing repertoire that would make people smile, that would take their minds off what was going on just outside the door. And, the world looked exactly the same from where we were, but all of a sudden it seemed that actually it was a scary place. And what I tried to do with the early repertoire was to just build a sense of community, a sense of camaraderie, a shared repertoire, something that we could sing that was fun and not too onerous. And so for me, that's the Erie Canal. And so please sing with me as we sing live the Erie Canal. Here we go. I got a mule and her name is Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. She's a good old worker and a good old pal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. We hauled some barges in our day, filled with lumber, coal and hay, and every inch of the way we know, from Albany to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down. Low bridge, 'cause we're coming to a town. And you'll always know your neighbor, you'll always know your pal, if you've ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Get up there, Sal, we passed that lock. 15 miles on the Erie Canal, and we'll make Rome about 6 o'clock. 15 miles on the Erie Canal, and one more trip, then back we'll go. Right back home to Buffalo, and one more trip, and back we'll go. Right back home to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down. Low bridge, 'cause we're coming to a town. And you'll always know your neighbor, you'll always know your pal, if you've ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Okay, last verse. Where would I be if I lost my pal? 15 miles on the Erie Canal. I'd like to see a mule as good as my Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal. A friend of mine once got Sal sore. Now he's got a broken jaw, 'cause she let fly with her on tow and kicked him back to Buffalo. Low bridge, everybody down. Low bridge, 'cause we're coming to a town. And you'll always know your neighbor, you'll always know your pal, if you've ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Well done, well sung. And of course, one of the things about a live broadcast is if you make a mistake in the middle of a verse, for example, if you start singing the wrong words to a verse, well, you've just got to keep going, haven't you, folks? In the early days, however, I stopped, I went back and I did take after take after take after take. And if you look on the website, did I tell you I've redesigned the website? Well, I have, folks. If you look on the website, you'll find at the end of, I think, the second week, a little outtakes video just showing a little bit of the frustration I went through, all of the colourful language carefully edited out. But it's really quite something to look back on those early videos and think about how much time I used to spend. And then just, I started broadcasting live, didn't I, folks? And we all know where that went. After live broadcast, very shortly we started the wonderful self-isolation choir and the Messiah project, and many of you are here because of that. Well, Before that, though, before we start thinking about the really important and meaningful aspects of life in lockdown, I want to share with you a little song that we did. Well, at the end of the second week of lockdown, and I was going a little bit peculiar, if I'm honest, ladies and gentlemen. I think many of us were. Opening my social media, looking at WhatsApp, it was just full of memes from everybody just trying to cope with lockdown, and sending silly songs and re-recording songs with all sorts of silly words. And I thought, well, we need to get in on that. And so I spoke to my wonderful friend Ian, who is a great composer and a really good friend of mine, who'd written this song called Singing in the Afternoon for my choirs. And I thought, let's rewrite this one and make it Singing in Quarantine. So I then thought, well, let's make a special video for this one. And at that point, I'd been experimenting with bringing other characters in. And, well, this one, ladies and gentlemen, I got my children's puppets out for. So I'm going to just play this one and do sing along with Singing in Quarantine. And just bear in mind, I'd been indoors for a long time by this point, still had no idea how long lockdown was going to last, and was going a little bit peculiar, so enjoy.
I woke up this morning, my hair was a mess. I almost went and brushed it, I have to confess. And then I thought, why bother, no one to impress. I climbed back into bed and got extremely depressed. I logged onto YouTube and there was this bloke singing at home, and I thought, what a joke. And then my toe was tapping and I thought to myself, I heard the daily singing was quite good for your health. Self-isolation,
it is the best prescription
to help the nation
get over its affliction.
Let's all get singing, it's like a new beginning. We're singing in a quarantine. I worked on my breathing and how to stand tall. I sang out a note and the sky didn't fall. Along came another one from where goodness knows. I joined in and I sang and said goodbye to me woes. Self-isolation,
It is the best prescription
to help the nation
get over its affliction.
Let's all get singing, it's like a new beginning. We're singing in a quarantine. So brush your teeth, please,
Quarantine,
and wash your face, please,
quarantine,
and smile 3 times a day, and put the dishwashing away. So come and join in,
quarantine,
just come and begin,
quarantine.
and we will sing out strong. Come on, let's sing along. Self-isolation
It is the best prescription
to help the nation.
get over its affliction.
Let's all get singing, it's like a new beginning. Singing in a quarantine.
So brush your teeth.
Self-isolation
It is the best prescription. Wash your face,
to help the nation.
get over its affliction.
Let's all get singing, it's like a new beginning. We're singing in a singing in a we're singing in a quarantine.
Well, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness me. But to say that takes me back. Oh dear. That's quite something, isn't it, folks? And thank you so much for those of you who decided to stick around after that. The channel took a bit of a... went in a different direction, I think, after that broadcast. I had quite a few emails saying we love the laughing and we love all the fun. But what we really want to do is we want to sing some serious music. I had a couple of emails from some choristers who wanted to sing some Bach and some Mozart and some Handel. And so as a direct response to singing in quarantine, which is as far as we went towards, I think, total insanity. I spent about a week planning and recording the first Ave Verum Corpus video, which led us, of course, to Coraline and the Self-Isolation Choir, and the rest is history, really. But of course, what then happened is that other composers started to write music in lockdown, and one of the pieces that really sort of rose to the top very quickly was this wonderful piece by Paul Ayres, who's a friend of mine. And I've sung Paul's music for many, many years. And hang on, I'm just going to change this over here. And so we started learning this song, and it became very clear that it was a very serious and very important song, and that it was going to make people feel quite emotional. And I remember the first time we started looking at it, it was in May, and people were saying as we were singing it, this is hard to sing, this is very emotional. If we think about the words, though we're apart from everyone, we are a part of everything, and every day, everyone in different ways and places is facing these difficult days. I think we could all empathise with that, particularly in that sort of, in the really dark patch of lockdown where we'd been in forever and there was no end to it. And then we got to sing, so don't lose heart, let's make a start. Though we're apart, we're here to stay, we're here to say we'll play our part. And all of us who've been here and who've been singing together and been bringing other people on board and chatting in the comments, well then, you know, this music is really important for us. And so what I've done, ladies and gentlemen, is I've recorded We'll Play Our Part with the harmonies, and we're going to sing this one together. It's the first time I've heard it all heard it all played together in harmony. It's the first time we've had it played in harmony on the channel. So if you have your music, then please do get it out. Otherwise, sing along with the main tune in unison with me. But otherwise, I just want to say to everybody, you know, if we think back to where we were in May and where we are now, you know, we have all taken lots of steps forward and adjusted and adapted, and the world is a different place to where it was. Is it better? I don't know yet, but I do know that we have done our part. We have sung, we have stayed safe, we have protected our families and ourselves from the virus. And so let's sing this one together. And, you know, this might be a piece that makes people feel emotional. I might get emotional. But just think about everything we've done, everything we've achieved. Those of you that got your Messiah CDs, think about that. You know, that exists because of lockdown. Brenda's going to love this. Angie's going to love this. This wonderful book, which is never far from me, would not exist if it wasn't for all of this. So let's sing We'll Play Our Part. And we'll carry on playing our part, folks, as we go into this new world. Here we go. Sing with me. We'll stay apart, and we don't know for how long. We have to sing alone, but staying strong, so my voices can join us in chorus one day soon. Though we're apart from everyone, we are a part of everything and every day, everyone in different ways and places is facing these difficult days. So don't lose heart, let's make a start. Though we're apart, we're here to stay, we're here to say we'll play our part. We stay afar and we can't see the ending, the future's still unknown. We still stay strong, separated in space, not in spirit, not in song. Though we're apart from everyone, we are a part of everything and every day, everyone in different ways and places is facing these difficult days. So don't lose heart, let's make a start. Though we're apart, we're here to stay, we're here to stay. We'll play our part. When we meet again, will we be the same? Will we find someone to blame? When we reconvene, will we still believe in a kinder place to live? Can we make it right? Can we make it better? When we reunite, can we remember? Though we're apart from everyone, we are a part of everything and every day, everyone in different ways and places is facing these difficult days. So don't lose heart, let's make a start. Though we're apart, we're here to stay, we're here to say. We'll play our part, we'll play our part, we'll play our part. Thank you so much, everybody. This choir means a huge amount to me, and many of you are saying, and it feels strange, this is the end. This is the end of a phase. This has been a difficult phase, isn't it? And when we come back in September, it'll be on a firmer footing. It'll be with more stuff planned. Sometimes home choir has been a little bit sort of, oh, what we're doing today. Whereas I'll be thinking in advance and putting things out so you actually have time to prepare. The archive is going to stay and be added to, so there'll be plenty of singing and plenty of fun to be had here. And even if face-to-face choirs aren't back for a while, come and join Home Choir, okay? It will be free, it'll stay free. Some people are asking, how do I sign up for Home Choir? Well, if you're here and you're subscribed, you already have done. If you're not a subscribed member of the channel, just press that red button down here, down below the video. It's completely free, and you can enjoy singing with me when we're back in September. So now, talking about enjoyment, I mentioned earlier on this particular style of music, which I have been delighted to share with the world, and a lot of it has been as a direct response to some of my very dear friends, in particular my friend Craig, who I grew up with in Romford in Essex. And yeah, you see, sometimes the accent, my accent slips a little bit. Most of the time I try for a sort of slightly BBC accent. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Quarantine Choir. But sometimes, you see, folks, it slips a little bit, and I end up talking a little bit like I did when I was growing up. And so Craig, my mate Craig, my old mate, he contacted me a couple of weeks. He said, I need you to sing a special song for me. I need you to do Me Old Man to Dustman. So we did. And I had so much fun singing and performing that one. I've had so many emails about it. It had to be in our last broadcast. So ladies and gentlemen of the Quarantine Choir, will you join me in a very special rendition of the classic My Old Man's a Dustman. Here we go. Now here's a little story, to tell it is a must, about an unsung hero that moves away a dust. Some people make a fortune, others earn a mint. My old man don't earn much, in fact, he's flippin' skint. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears gobblimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. He looks a proper nana in his great big hobnail boots. He's got such job to pull 'em up that he calls them daisy roots. Some folks give tips at Christmas and some of them forgets. So when he picks their bins up, he spills some on the steps. Now one old man got nasty and to the council wrote, next time my old man went round there, he punched him up the throat. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears God blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. I say.
What do you say?
I found a police dog in me dustbin.
How do you know it's a police dog, eh?
Well, he had a policeman with him, didn't he? Yeah. Though my old man's a dustman, he's got a heart of gold. He got married recently, though he's 86 years old. We said, here, hang on, Dad, you're getting past your prime. He said, when you get to my age, son, it helps to pass the time. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears God blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. I say.
What do you say,
My
eh?
dustbin's full of lilies.
Well, we'll throw them away then, eh?
I can't. Lily's wearing them. Me. Now, one day in a hurry, he missed a lady's bin. He hadn't gone but a few yards when she chased after him. What game do you think you're playing? She cried right from the heart. You've missed me, am I too late? Now I've jumped up on the cart. Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears God blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. I say.
Not you again.
My dustbin's absolutely full of toadstools.
How do you know it's full?
Because there's not much room inside.
Hey.
He found a tiger's head one day nailed to a piece of wood. The tiger looked quite miserable, as I suppose it should. Just then from out a window a voice began to wail. He said, "Oi, where's me tiger's head? 4 foot from his tail." Oh, my old man's a dustman, he wears a dustman's hat. He wears God blimey trousers and he lives in a council flat. Next time you see a dustman looking all pale and sad, don't kick him in the dustbin, it might be my old dad. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oi!
Ladies and gentlemen of the Quarantine Choir, I think it's fair to say we've learned a wide variety of pieces on this channel. Everything from My Old Man's Dustman to Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus to John Kanaka, My Bonnie Lies Over the Ocean, My Lag and Love. We've been on the radio, we've been on the TV, we've had all sorts of amazing times. But Quarantine Choir is, at the end of the day, it's about you and it's about your fun and your enjoyment. So if you've enjoyed it, then it's achieved everything we set out to do. I wanted to provide something for the world. I'm not a medical specialist, I'm not a frontline worker. Many of you are, and you are the real heroes. I thought my thing is I can play, I can sing, and I know how to use a computer. So Quarantine Choir was born. It means a huge amount to me that you folks have been here throughout all of it. And I just hope that you stay safe, you stay well, and that you'll come back and sing with me in September. We will be here for a long time to come. Thankfully, there are tens of thousands of songs out there that haven't touched this channel yet. So I've got some wonderful plans for September. Come and join us. It'll be free. If you want to support us, there are donate buttons on the website, and there'll be a Patreon option for those of you who want to help keep the channel going, and there'll be some special treats for those who can subscribe. But everything other than that, all of the music theory teaching, all the history stuff I've got planned, I've got some really exciting projects lined up for September. It's all free and it's all for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed Quarantine Choir. It's been a huge privilege to be in a position to do this, and I've just got one more song for you, and it's the song that started this all off. And what do you do in a world where singing is banned? Well, you sing. If you can't sing in the same room as everybody else, well, you make it happen. You go into a room, you get your phone out, you film yourself singing, and you talk straight into the camera and you say, "Everybody sing with me." And what do? You sing, "I'm going to sing." So what do you do when singing is banned? I'm going to sing. What do you do in a lockdown? I'm going to sing. It couldn't have been a better song to start with, and it couldn't be a better song to finish with. And in fact, I've prepared something a little bit special here. Here he is. So I'm going to share the screen with this charismatic leader I found online, and sing with me and with me as we sing I'm going to sing, sing, sing. Here we go, everyone. I'm going to sing, sing, sing over and over and over again, and I would love it if you would join in with me. If you're at home with somebody else, get them in as well, all right? Tell them which song they're going to sing,
They might need a bit of help, so you can always rewind and get them to sing along with me a minute ago. And let's see if we can all join together and have a great big quarantine choir sing-song with these songs, okay? So I'm going to start with I'm going to sing, 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 and let's see how we do. All right, everybody? Here we go.
Here we go.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna sing, sing, sing. I'm gonna dance, dance, dance. I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna dance. Hallelujah. When the gates are open wide, I'll be standing by your side. I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna dance. Hallelujah. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in, I wanna be in that number when the saints go marching in. Oh, when this train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory, this train. This train is bound for glory. Nobody rides but the righteous and holy. This train is bound for glory, this train.
Fantastic, everybody. Give yourselves a huge
Give yourselves
round of applause.
a round
Thank you very much
of
indeed.
applause. Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen of the Quarantine Choir, we end as we began with me asking you to give yourselves a round of applause, wishing you a very, very safe summer, and to thank you for being with me over the last 148 days. It had to be 148, had to be divisible by 4. If you're a musician, you understand why. Enjoy the website. There's plenty on there to keep you busy over the summer. Okay, so be good. All right, don't talk to strangers. Put on plenty of sunscreen when you go outside and drink plenty of water. And I will see you, all of you, please, 2 o'clock. Don't be late. I'm a teacher. Okay, so I will take a register. 2 o'clock, Friday, 4th of September. What time and where? Good. Thank you very much indeed. 4th of September, 2 o'clock. We will be back. In the meantime, if you're not busy, pop over to Self-Isolation Choir. There's a little thing happening at 3:30 today. All right, but otherwise, everybody, thank you for being quarantine choristers, and I'll see you in September when you become home choristers. Thanks, everyone. Lots of love to you. Be well, and we'll see you soon.